beautiful, loving planet called Earth. So we've had some pretty eventful things of... Hang on a second. Let me straighten this up here a little bit. Sorry. I don't know what's going on here. Sorry about that. It wasn't right. It looked crooked. Anyways, that's beside the point. We've seen at least 2 films this month. No, wait. Yes, at least 2 films in theaters this month. I've been to a Lego festival, which wasn't that exciting. And I've done a bunch of other stuff as well, besides going to see movies in theaters and going to this Lego thing. I've gotten the Lego set that I've been currently putting together. I'm on bag number 7 of 13. The 7th bag, the 8th bag, the 9th bag, the 10th bag, all are 1 bags. And then the 11th bag is 2 bags, and 12 and 13 are smaller bags. Now, I've completed the first 6, but like I've mentioned before, I haven't put 3, 4, 5, and 6 together with 1 and 2. Now, I know I have to worry about that because that's going to be the most important thing. That's going to be the most important thing. Anyways, and that's not the only thing I've done. I started playing Sims 4 again this month, which I haven't played in a long time. I played a couple of video games on PlayStation 4, like the Uncharted games, the first 3 Uncharted games, the Resident Evil Village game, or Resident Evil 8. And there are other video games that I want to get in the future too for PlayStation 5, because eventually I'm going to get a PlayStation 5 at some point, like I said, in the next 7 months. For example, there are games like the Hogwarts Legacy. There could be other games. It's not Thor Ragnarok. It's God of War Ragnarok would be another game. Callisto Protocol could be a good game to get into. I'm just listing a few. And then there's also expansions to, or add-ons to The Sims 4 that I still want to get. There's Jungle Adventure, Realm of Magic, and I think it's University. I'd have to go and double check on that. I also would like to get Resident Evil 4, the remake, or the remastered, or whatever they call it these days, and see if I can get the DLC for the Rose's story many years after Ethan's death, and see how that goes. And what other stuff do I have? I think that's pretty much... Oh, yes. The main reason I want to make this vlog is that today, hopefully, I want to go see the movie that was released last weekend, which was Haunting in Venice. It's got Tina Fey, it's got Kenneth Brogg, I believe that's how you say his name, and a bunch of other, I think Ming Lee is in it, or something along those lines. It's part of that world of, Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile. It's part of that universe. Even though the only person that's returning is Kenneth Brogg's character as Detective Hercule Poirot, I believe is how you pronounce his name. And then there's 2 movies that are released today in theaters that I'm looking forward to going and seeing at some point as well. And that is It Lives Inside and Expendables 4. Now, I don't know when I'm going to go see either one of those films. I could go see one tomorrow on Saturday and one on Tuesday next week. Because It Lives Inside, I don't think anyone wants to go see that with me. And I don't think anyone wants to go see the other movie I mentioned. But the Expendables 4, I want to watch the first 3. Even though Bruce Willis will not be in this film, everyone else is pretty much returning. You've got Jason Statham returning. You've got Sylvester Stallone returning. You've got Dolph Lundgren returning. And there's some new actors that are in this new one. Like Megan Fox makes her first appearance in this film series. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's making an appearance, or is making a lead role in this movie. And then there's, I think, Jet Li might or might not be in it. I'm not 100% certain on that. We'll have to figure that out as that time gets closer and closer to figuring out. That probably won't be until next week. And then there's one movie on next Friday that's being released. By the way, before I do birthdays, I know there's another thing I wanted to talk about. There are two football games, one high school and one college game that I'm looking forward to tonight and tomorrow. We got De La Salle versus Folsom High tonight, and we've got Ohio State versus Notre Dame tomorrow. I don't know what time the Ohio State Notre Dame game is going to be, but that could be a good matchup because those are both Power 5 teams. Because they're both very good teams. Anyways, that being said, that's it for today's vlog. We got a couple birthdays to wish, so let's just dive into that. I want to wish Emily Diana Ruth a happy birthday, and Mamrie Hart a happy 40th birthday today, and Laura Vandervoort a happy birthday today as well. And that does it for birthdays today. The next time we have birthdays is not till Sunday. We've got just one on YouTube and 2 on Instagram. So, with that being said, everyone's love story is out there somewhere, whether it's a famous person or not. For me, she's a famous person, whether that be an actress, a model, a YouTuber, a singer-songwriter / musician, something along those lines. No porn stars ever at all. And what else do I want to say? She could be 10 miles away from me, or she could be 10,000 miles away from me. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog. And bye-bye.